Hello and welcome to week number 2 of the Crimson Vow. No, it's not. This is week number 2 of Searing Skies, Requiem. Definitely not the Crimson Vow. They're dead, all of them.
Actually true.
Actually true.
Well, most of them. Except for Famicus. Famicus is the only real character. But it's been a long 2 weeks. Short 2 weeks. How's everybody been?
Hard.
Been pretty good. I've had some challenges this week, but I think I'm pretty much through most of them.
Oh, glad to hear it. How about you, Ellis?
Been good. Had a pretty good week. Kind of disappointed I missed Monday, but shit happens.
Oh, you missed Monday. Oh my god.
You found a
Sure.
fucking magic sword, a magic long sword as well. But then you said I wouldn't want it.
Hey, now you have to roll with it. Ah, the sweet, sweet bitterness of missing a game. First game misses out on a magic longsword.
And magic armor.
And magic armor.
I
It was
think I should know. I still got the killing blow on the monster, but still. Do everything we fought, I've got the killing blow on. Well, Elliot Finn has so
Everything I fought, I got the killing blow on, yes.
far. My character's got the killing blow on every single monster we've fought. The badger, the revenant, and now the giant ball dog thing.
Why are you fighting badgers?
Because it's tried to steal my wood. I spent all night chopping that. The badger claimed it, so I killed it. And then adopted its children.
This
Yeah,
isn't even a
kinda.
lie. This is actually verbatim of what's happened.
Stabbed it with a flaming sword, right in the face.
The weird things that can happen in 5e. But we're not in 5e today, we're in Requiem. A Fire Emblem
Shit, it's a hell of a
based-
lot weirder.
Yeah. It's a system that I've been making that's heavily influenced off of Fire Emblem. You'll find a lot of similarities there. Granted, the world itself and everything that happens in it is highly specific to this system, lore-wise and everything. But, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Where we left off last week.
I'm about to get murdered.
The scene opens up as we see Kenpachi's face turned in horror as he looks up at this creature that has these chittering malleables looking down at him. Its body is alien, and he's
Sorry.
currently over a dwarven ally that he came to help out.
Buy cookies from.
Completely unrelated, an app just opened on my tablet saying you are awesome.
Oh, sorry that your tablet's lying to you. But
No, it's the truth. That's the motivation.
Kenpachi turns to see this creature as it opens its and begins to as what do you do, Kenpachi?
I close this app. It is unnecessary. And I will attempt to pick up Juan and kind of try and move him out of the way to make sure the ant won't eat him, because he's not movable by himself right now.
You look at the crag dweller who's still you flipped him over, but very much so unconscious. As the spidery looking ant creature falls from the ceiling and attempts to pin you to the ground.
What's that? A grapple?
It's a grapple.
Okay.
Oop, I did not mean to roll that.
You
I've
sure?
seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
It's supposed to be a D10 now.
Oh, we're doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 11.
Arguably a better roll.
As it
Didn't
drops
stop
down,
it.
as it drops down and knocks you down with one of its arms, as it tries to actually knock you down again to the ground as it gets on top of you.
Oh, no.
As you're able to fend it off.
Oh, we're not doing any times 3 for a crit anymore.
No, not with the 10.
Okay, cool.
As it goes back to you, Kenpachi.
Kenpachi! Kenpachi, being under one of its arms, leg type things, will attempt to wrestle himself free. Why the... Do I have it? Hold on, let me check something. I gotta check on my skill. Okay, I don't have any points into it. Alright, we're good. So attempt to break free of this grapple.
You try to remove yourself, but the creature's large, awkward, like limbs and whatnot, you don't know exactly where to grab or to push, so it catches you off guard. You try to break your way free. And that was your movement.
Realizing the uselessness, Hachi will attempt to make an aimed attack on the thing that's pinning him. So its arm, wherever that is.
All right.
And it's a 55 hit chance. I roll an 83, so it's a miss.
So your punch falls short as it moves in as you're trying to punch it and actually bites into you in response.
I have an attack speed of 8.
That is actually fast enough. Go ahead.
Okay. As I attempt to re-aim again. Nope. Wait, how does it have evade?
It has evade.
Okay.
So as you tried to hit it again, after it like moved into you, you pushed it off and tried to do another punch. It just bats it away with its manual. It's spider
Mandibles.
thingies. It's spider yuckiness.
It's butt?
What?
It's
As
a
it
spider
leans in
yuckiness.
and bites into you in response.
Oh. No.
What's your luck?
High enough?
Hopefully.
1.
Not high enough.
See, I told you I was gonna die.
As it chomps into you for a 10 crit.
Oh, I forgot how much defense I had.
Hmm?
I said I forgot how much defense I had.
Hopefully enough to reduce it lower than 5 damage.
No.
Oh, what's going on with your health at the moment? Didn't you? Kind of explode a little bit.
So as I pass out.
Ah.
So, as the scene watches you trying to bat off this creature, it leans in as it just wraps its mandibles around your neck and then just bites in as you just give off a... as you just fall limp in its... Mandibles? I keep wanting to saying this word, doesn't sound like the right word.
Mandibles.
But mandible still doesn't sound like what I want. But it bites
Sounds
you in
the
such a
most
way
accurate.
that you just fall limp in its thing as the scene kind of goes black. As it
I'm googling anatomy.
as Doran, what's going on with you right now?
Pretty sure I'm hungover, waiting for the group. Just back at the tavern. Probably still a little bit drunk. Actually, I think someone just brought me a drink. If I remember correctly.
So you're just sitting around as you look out. The sun's starting to crest over the dome of the building in the distance as you just are leaning against the counter, downing another mug. As it's around this time, two hurried visages appear in front of you that look very familiar. One being Solana and the other being Ellie. Ellie, yeah.
Eli.
Eli.
And turn to him. Alright. Where you two been?
I thought we were still at the ant thing that I just killed.
Fast forwarding.
Did I speak to somebody and have the chick taken care of?
The one that was bisected?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got bit in half.
Not like healed, but whatever family she had. Make sure that they were contacted.
You did what you could, yeah.
Okay. Well, there's ant things popping around here.
Ant things.
Giant spider ant thing.
That's new. Do you know how
Where'd
many?
Kenpachi go?
I think he made a friend. I think he found his son. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta
What?
save my son.
Yeah, I think he adopted a crag dweller. Went back to his.
We should probably go find him since I just killed one of these things. And where there's one, there are probably many.
If it's like an ant or a spider, yeah, it's probably like a nest or a hive. Maybe even a queen. Yeah. Kind of like turn to the barman. Do you know where the old dude and his kids went?
I don't know that
What?
guy. You came with them.
I know, but you were left with someone else. Do you know him, the little one, the crag dweller?
Yeah. You talking about dwarf?
Yeah, it's like one dwarf or two dwarf. I don't know which one.
Yeah, if you head out that way, it's going towards Low Town. You can't miss him. He's the only one that has a place that looks like a bakery.
Okay, looking for a bakery. Sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna like drop a couple of coins.
You were there when Juan gave me the directions to his house.
Yeah, but I was drinking. That was paying attention. Alright. Turn to. Can never remember your name. Solana?
Soliana.
Celiana and Eli and say, alright, let's go. Bakery.
Alright, I know where Lowtown is, so
And lead the way. I'll smell out for the smell of bread.
Cookies.
I begin
And cookies.
back the way I came, keeping my nose to the air for the smell of baked goods because I have keen senses. and can smell things.
All right. As you guys begin to leave and follow her, she's trying to sniff out the direction of said bakery. It takes you about 30 to 15 minutes, depending on how rushed you guys are, to get in that direction. During that, you awake in darkness, Kimpachi, as you feel a sharp pain in the back of your neck, but for some reason everything else is just very numb. You don't feel pain anywhere below your neck. As you look around, as you do, you see this white looking thread that's started to wrap around your torso all the way down to your feet. And as you try to pick your head up and turn it, you find yourself completely unable to actually move your neck as you're laying on the ground currently. As you look in front of you, you see a similar pod that looks similar to this white thread, but much smaller. And it's hanging on the ceiling. It looks like it's being held upside down.
And am I still in the bakery?
Yes.
And is the spider ant still around? From what I can see?
As you move your eyes around trying to give a look, go ahead and roll spot.
You didn't do any of the macros, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I got a 16.
You try to find any abnormalities in the room, trying to see if you see a shadow or an arm or anything that could give the spider away or spider thing away.
Well, I have dark vision. It helps.
As you see above your, like the back of your head, what looks like the rear end of the creature, as its posterior turns and presses against your neck as this white, silky substance spews from it. As you feel it's... Well, actually, no, you don't feel it. As you just start to turn, as if something's turning you around as this substance begins to wrap from your neck going upwards. And as you're turning, you get glimpses of it looking like it's putting you into a cocoon.
Yeah, I don't want that. So... I will try one move before we do the other move. And I will attempt to breathe fire at it.
So as you're turning, you get into a moment that you wait until it angles itself perfectly as it gets to the point where it's now at your head, as you just open your mouth. And?
And?
Do you have a macro button for it?
No, there's no macro button.
You have to
And a
make
burst
it.
of 5, deal damage in a 3x3 area. And there's a DC of 15 plus my use magic, which is 5. So DC of 20 to avoid half damage. Which is currently at 18.
And it's a DC of what?
20.
What type?
Jumble?
Is something going wrong with your stream?
Not that
No?
I know of. Why?
Because I just have a continual loading sign.
Just refresh the page.
Okay.
It's working for me.
Yep, everything's live.
Okay. Just double checking.
Alright, so with that and... Alright, so what's half?
9.
So as you do so, you singe off the thread that it was starting to sew, that was about to catch up to your head as you hit this creature, as it shrieks out in pain. Outside, you guys hear this very loud coming from a building that looks like the door is ajar.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head in
Pay your energy
with my
costs,
bow
by
at the
way.
ready. What?
I was telling him to pay his energy costs.
Okay.
Where's my token? All the way down there. Done.
So as you guys, well, you run in there. Haven't heard anything from drunkard, mid-drunk, drunk.
I just might clumsily pull out my sword, look at Eli and say, "Remember, it's like the stories." And start walking in.
Eli pulls out his sword. Well, I like stories. As he rushes into, as the three of you get to the entrance, as you see this spider-like creature over a lump of what looks like silk that at the bud end of it has Kimpachi's head there. As you can see, singed silk burning near his face, as he just has a very angry, bestial look about him.
Hi, Ken. How you doing, buddy?
I don't feel good. Save my son! As I try to wiggle and look towards what I assume is Juan hanging from the ceiling.
As you try to even move a simple finger or body parts, you realize that absolutely everything below your neck is completely numb. That you have no feeling and or movement
Aren't
to
I
it.
still wrapped up?
Even if you try to wiggle, you can't move. You're paralyzed. That's what I'm getting across. Alright, so, with you guys coming in, I need initiatives.
Well, if I'm paralyzed, isn't
You're
there a
always
chance
a
I would have
zero.
resisted that?
It's your attack speed plus a d10.
And I'm just 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Ellis is at 14. As Daron.
Oh,
The spider ants at 11.
As spider ant.
my attack speed plus a d10.
Plus
Right.
a d10.
That'd be like 25. 46.
That's not your attack speed.
I think that's your evasion.
That's your evasion.
Yes, it is. Sorry. I knew that there was a number there, and that was the wrong one, but whoops.
Coming in with the god attack speed.
She only had a melee weapon. Juan!
It's not
No.
one.
I
You
wanted
were close,
to be.
Anthony.
That's Eli.
Yeah.
It makes sense for him, though. Wait,
Um,
I'm faster than Eli?
but as I approach the door, I'm going to tell Eli, let's do it like we did last time.
I'm paralyzed, and I'm still faster than Eli.
Alright, so Darren.
But Selenia, she has 24.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she didn't put it in.
Right. Gonna be very necessary.
Um, Okay, so I'm going to activate my toggle ability and mark this house as my hunting ground.
Well, the way that works because I don't know if you phrased it correctly. It's a burst of 10 from where you currently are, and then that's the ground. So where you're standing out is the center of the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not worded that way in the sentence. He needs to reword that.
Well, he was doing it for me over Facebook, so.
I know, and I read it too. So, and he brought it to my attention. So where you are, it's a burst of 10, and then that's the hunting ground, and then from there you can move freely.
So burst of 10 would be...
Pretty much the whole house, to begin with anyways.
Yeah. A burst of 10 affects the entire building where you guys would be fighting, essentially.
Okay, that's even if I'm standing in the door?
Yes.
Okay, I'm still doing it then, because that's where I'm going to kind of post up is the door. Okay, so I activate my toggle ability. And that's, I get 2 actions?
Toggling is
It's
an
an
action.
action.
So
Right.
if you want, you can move or use years of movement to do a skill check or something like that before you activate your toggle. Because if you activate your toggle first, you waste your movement.
Correct.
Okay. But since I activated that,
That's why we're letting you know now. You can do stuff before you activate it. If you want, you could do something with your movement action before you use your action.
well, I don't want to move anywhere.
Then you just activate your toggle and end.
Okay.
Alright, Darren.
I should do a similar thing. I activate my armor to kind of swing my sword around, like create like a nice little gust, and then just my entire like all the like clothes and shit I'm wearing just like getting taken by it, like wind and air.
Oh god, Kenpachi's gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Uh,
time vortex.
that is all I do because I want Eli to go up front.
Only if I'm in the way.
So, Kenpachi,
Sir?
I need you to make a con check.
Ooh. I can maybe do this. DC?
It's a 15.
I have a 50% chance, guys. And I fail it.
Alright, so everything's still limp for you.
Can I try that again, or is that a once around thing?
No, that's a once around thing. Only thing you can do is anything that doesn't require your move. Well, technically you don't have a movement, so you can only do actions that don't require the rest of your body.
Hmm.
Keep on breathing fire.
Oh, you have
Spin
no
around
proof
in
of
a
that.
circle.
You have no proof of that, sir.
Yeah, this is all out of character, of course.
Right.
I mean, you could become like a pinwheel.
I could become a lot of things. I just can't do anything if I did it, anyways. Oh, what
That's
are my
true.
skills then? Oh no. I lost the knowledge. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and attempt some knowledge nature to see if I can learn anything about this creature that'll help us defeat it easier.
Alright.
The foe, so a -1.
So you know nothing.
And one more
This
time.
is the first time that you've seen this. No, this doesn't work like that.
No, it totally works like that.
No, you know that you don't know anything about this creature.
Oh, that's about it. I'll just keep trying to save one, save one.
Alright, so with Eli, if you guys are at the door, how much of a movement does Mr. Cow have?
He's a sentinel, so 3 or
Oh
4,
my!
depending on Boba.
So he makes a
2?
charge towards the thing, but
And it makes it halfway.
yeah,
Is that a charge?
yeah. The charge he's
Or is that just a
the
normal
thing is
movement?
around the thing is 40 feet away.
Right. But a charge usually means if he's double moving, you just
That
move
is
3.
if he's 40 feet away, 3 movement, 15 times 2. The spider ant isn't accurate to what the room is on the map.
So how big is each square?
The spider ant on the map isn't as accurate to where it is in the actual game. It is 40 feet away from the door.
Okay.
So Eli
just
makes a run.
Okay. It just looked like Eli moved 3 spaces toward it, and that's why it looked confusing.
And that's why I just stated.
Eli should pretty much just be 1 square above, and then that should be, yeah. Battle maps, yay!
Who's got time?
I don't.
You really
We
don't?
can make it work.
I told you I was gonna.
What's that Muse song? Because your time is running out? Yeah.
I love
Especially
that
when you light
song.
his butt on fire, they really hate that.
They really hate that. So another 10?
Do I still have an evade?
No.
No. All right, so I pass out again. Hurrah! But I don't start bleeding out yet.
Actually.
Isn't that at -5?
Huh?
Bleeding out's at -5?
-5, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But your attack speed is 0 currently. So and it has
Well, my attack
4.
speed naturally is 3, and then I have an enchantment,
What's your enchantment giving you?
5.
Alright, so no, you're not fast enough. I mean, you are fast enough to stop that then.
Well, would it still give me an evade, or is that just what is paralysis?
Attack evade doesn't question how much you can get attacked, by the way. It's your attack speed.
I know. I know.
Alright, so Selena. Soliana.
I'm going to. I'm just going to attack.
Wouldn't your
Pay your energy costs.
Yeah.
And your thing actually gets its effect off, and since there's only one enemy, it attacks that.
And it does it at the end of his round, right? His turn, right?
I thought I did it at the start of each round.
Cost of 10 energy around. Your spirit moves from your side and prowls, attacking your enemies as you wait in the shadows. At the start of your enemy's turn, your spirit lashes and attacks one unit at random.
Okay, so it should have already been dealt damage then.
Right, what's its damage?
It is. You want me to roll it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a die roll plus magic or strength, depending on which one you got.
Dun, 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 dun. Plus 4. Yeah. slashing.
Woohoo.
Alright, yeah, it got its attention, but not enough.
That's alright. My cost.
Don't forget to regen 5.
It's been a while. There. Yeah, basic attack.
Are you in range?
2 to 10.
So 2
Yeah.
to...
If Hunting Ground can still hit it from when
Yeah.
she activated it, she can hit it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I missed the sweet spot.
That is a hit, but to where? Open.
It's not the chest.
Combat hub.
It's
Hit locations.
left arm.
What number?
29.
Left arm.
29, left arm. Yeah, I already had my location up.
I did too.
Oh, you're fast enough to attack again, obviously.
Yes. That's what I was asking about. If I have the toggle, can I still attack?
Yeah, it only requires the action right at the beginning, and then it's active until you run out of energy or deactivate it.
So I could have toggled and attacked attack?
No.
No, it requires the action to initiate it.
It requires an action to turn it on. Once it's on, it's always on, and then you can do everything else with your actions after that initial turn. It takes an action
Okay,
to
we'll
turn it on.
talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. I'm good with this for right now.
Oh, it helps
And
you get
that's
this
my
out of the way to
spot.
understand it, though. Once your toggle is on, it is like a light switch. It always stays on until you turn it off. You need the
Right, but-
initial turn to turn it on. After that, it doesn't take an action to do anything with it since it's already on. It's considered like a passive at that point.
I've got that, but I didn't know if because I'm fast enough, if toggling it on took the spot of one of my attacks.
No. Your
No,
attack
unless-
speed doesn't affect how many actions you're given around. You're only
Oh,
given
okay.
one action.
So I'm just fast enough to shoot, reload, shoot.
Right.
Okay.
The attack speed governs how nimble you are being hit, and the ability to trigger
Right.
repeated attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits its chest if it hits.
You get
With an
a,
89.
I don't know, its size is different.
That is a hit.
Yay. It's angry now.
It's a good thing I'm about to run at it.
Well, that depends. Is it technically a large creature?
It is.
Okay.
So yeah, you definitely have its attention. If you ever wondered if you didn't, now you do. Darren?
Yeah, I begin charging at it. Like as I'm running, dragging my sword behind me. You can see like obvious trail of air behind it. I step around Eli as I make my second move action, and then I attack it with Wind Shard. So
Can't.
I should regain.
No, no,
I
yeah.
can.
Yeah, no, I remembered.
So
Okay.
it's a basic attack, which is boop.
That
And whether I
hits.
hit it or miss, I deal my magic to a line of everything in 3 down from me, and you must make a DC 15 plus, or make a DC 15, 18 balance check, or be pushed 5 feet back and knocked prone.
It is not knocked prone. Or pushed back. Or what's the pushback if it fails as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if it succeeds it, is it pushback or only if it fails?
If it
Only if it
succeeds,
failed.
yeah, nothing happens to it. It just
But it
it
still
still
takes damage.
takes. Yeah, so it takes 7 from my attack and 2 from my terrible magic.
Alright, 7 from your attack. And as you cut into its face, it looks like it definitely did not enjoy it. As your magic actually like ripped through it, like it looks like it didn't have any real resistance against it. Except for
Good.
the pushing effect. It really didn't fall for the pushing effect.
Yeah.
Apache, you're not
Carrot.
moving out.
So go down to 75.
As Eli moves up towards the creature and makes a hearty swing.
Please hit it harder than I did. And he
misses.
missed. God,
He would hit harder. That part, he would hit harder.
Alright, and his... No, not fast enough. Alright,
No.
so...
Actually, yeah, I've got an attack speed of 8. Is that fast enough to make a second attack?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Except, no, it's not, because you used an ability.
But that does make a deal with basic attack.
It's an ability
It's a
basic
part
attack.
ability.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
You have to do a regular basic attack.
Right, so.
So as we're about to start a creature's round as it turns and just looks really angry, we're just going to take a quick 10-minute break to get everything set up. We have a new player coming in. So we'll be back in about 10.
To see me get killed horribly, because I can't absorb any damage.
You say that, but I'm the one passed out on the floor.
You did get
I
crit.
have 6% of my defense, which I think is like 2. So I get 1 defense. Yay for being windy.